What's up, YouTube? This is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and I am back with another episode of Card Hunter. At the last episode, we finished up the kind of tutorial round and started our actual campaign in level 1. And so we're going to go ahead and continue with our level 1 campaign. This is Card Hunter, and it's something that I'm very excited to play. I'm glad you could join me. Norsk searches the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness.
And now,
anybody who's played anything with Dungeons and Dragons knows that kobolds are just fodder. They're just fodder for my axe that I got the last time, and I can't wait to play. So let's get started on the next module, the Kobold Encampment. The other thing to look is whenever you do an adventure, you'll notice it says a level 1 adventure exhausted, resets daily. So tomorrow, I could go back and play again on that one, but it's kind of a timeout, a lockout timer for the raids, or for the modules. So let's go ahead and go into the Kobold Encampment. So this is OM2. Following the trail of footsteps and dropped plunder, you find the Kobold Raiders camped in the woods a league from Omelette. Now is the time, while they're scrabbling over their loot, to strike back, destroy the Kobold Encampment, and safeguard the village. This is for levels 1 to 2. It says an exciting introductory battle. And again, complete this for experience and bonus loot. Let us begin.
uh-oh.
Jeepers, this time you're now outnumbered 3 to 1. Not to worry, I have a few hints that will help you out. Enemies have to halt when they move next to you, so move to the yellow square to stop them surrounding you.
Oh.
These shield-carrying kobolds have block cards. Use your weakest attack first to draw them out. So you'd want to look down here and look at your damage and see which one has the weakest. And then go ahead and block it. Because once they're successful with the block, you can get through to them. So now I'm going to go ahead and bludgeon this guy. And I'm going to go ahead and bludgeon him down. And collect his star, because I like stars. Next round, we should get our movement card. When you see new cards, remember to right-click them and see what special abilities they have. So, for example, Chop, you can attack up to 2 different targets for this attack. For Simple Strike, sometimes it's the simple things that are the most painful. But I'm going to use that to go ahead and draw him out first. And if you notice, he moved over here, which set us up for the Chop. In the background, you may hear my dog. We did have to put him into the kennel today, so he may be complaining a little bit about his current surroundings, we will say. Okay. So, with the Chop, we were able to get him down. Last hit, adventure complete. Aftermath. Having dispatched the raiding party, you overturn their camp and liberate what items they had. Searching the area reveals a cave mouth and a crude earthen tunnel leading into the darkness under the hills. Is this where the kobolds have come from? Only further adventure would tell. Let's see what we got. Level up! That's what we got. And we went from... Woohoo! Huzzah! Norsk leveled up and has more health. Norsk also unlocked a new shield slot. Shields give you blocks and other defensive cards. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's the shield slot right there. Yay! Let's see what we got. Ooh, 2 rare items. Wow, a rare item. The Kobold Killer. That should come in handy. So we got a Gold Streak Nugget. We got the Kobold Killer, which I'm going to put in place of the what I call the Rusty Dagger. And then Topaz Shards. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. And I'm going to, you really should head to the armor and get yourself a shield. This is how you know that something has new items in it. Is they say new items real big. I hear there are new heroes waiting at the tavern too. So let's go get our shield. Let's sell this, sell this. I'm going to keep this in case we get a new person with no secondary weapon. And we got the shield, which has weak block, flimsy block, and flimsy block, because it's a rusty shield, you know? So we're going to go ahead and exit here. Okay, sorry about that. The dog was making all kind of noise, so I had to have someone go ahead and take him out while I finish up this episode. And my daughters graciously agreed to do so. So, and that's Anime Bits. Is really nice to mamas. So let's go to the Orc's Head Tavern and
Yay.
go ahead and get... Oh, we get a wizard. Okay, so human wizard, elf wizard, or dwarf wizard. I like elf wizards, but they are so... they are so weak. Okay, so human wizards manipulate and damage from afar. They have a good balance of mobility and toughness, and at higher levels get access to humans' tactical planning skills. Elven wizards are renowned for their ability to annoy by casting spells from afar. Their natural mobility lets them dance out of danger more often than not. At higher levels, their elven skills accentuate this mobility even further. Dwarf wizard. Dwarven wizards usually come out best in range fight due to their high health. However, they may have trouble staying out of melee range due to their slow movement. At higher levels, they can resist magic and shrug off damage. I'm going to go ahead with this, and I am going to name this character Shaylin. I used my Shaylin. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah! Shaylin joins the party.
Yeah.
Wizards are long-range attackers and can develop powerful magic, but are fragile fighters.
Adventurers.
Adventure! Let's pursue the kobolds. Return to the map and follow the tunnels into the darkness, if you dare. So, now you see these two are exhausted. You can tell by the little hourglass. And let's go into the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah! Tunnels into darkness. In the hillside, a crude tunnel leads into the darkness. From this ominous portal, the kobolds sallied forth to terrorize the farmers. Now you must turn the tables and bring fire and the sword to the raiders themselves as you venture down the tunnels into the darkness. So, again, Norsk is level 2, Shaylin's level 1. Let's go ahead and begin.
Ambush.
Uh-oh, looks like the kobolds are ready for you. Ambush! You light your torch and head into the kobold's tunnel. The passageway leads down and then runs straight for many miles before reaching a three-way intersection. While you ponder which way to go, a crude horde sounds and a mighty kobold hero emerges to confront you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Your wizard has long-range attacks but needs line of sight to target. Don't worry, I'll explain. It's line of sight. So, line of sight means that you have an unblocked line from the center of your square to the targets.
Huh.
Your wizard has sight from here to here as long as the line doesn't cross any blocking squares. Like, this is a blocking square, these are blocked, those kind of things.
Oh.
But not from here to here as one blocking square is crossed by the line. And it goes from the center of your square to the center of that square. Okay, so, let's see. Since I have the ability, I'm going to go ahead and spark them now. Hard to block too. I don't have time to explain to you what conductive means, but worry not. You will find out for yourself in a moment.
Huh.
This kobold hero has a lot of blocks. It can't block you if you attack from behind, though. These squares are in front of the flashing kobold. These squares are behind it. So it's what's in front and what's behind.
Yeah.
If you get one hero on either side of the kobold, you can keep attacking from behind. It's your turn to play. Okay, so I'm going to weak strike him, get rid of his block, let him weak strike me back, and then I'm going to dash here so he can punch the snot out of her. Gary passed. Okay, let's zap Gary. Let's simple strike him so he turns around again. And then let's little zap him. Well, it's better than no zap. And then end round. So next. Oy vey. Let's just zap him and get it over with. Oh, he blocked it. I'm gonna dash her this way. And I'm gonna go ahead and end the round. See, I drew all blocks that time. If you have more than 2 cards at the end of a round, you have to discard down to 2. So you have to discard all the way down to 2. So I'm going to discard a flimsy block and one of the runs. I'm going to discard the runs. Okay. So, oh, I ran too far back. I'm going to walk up to here. And then bludgeon it. Weak block. Oh. Thank goodness, he was blocking everything. That was one tough little kobold. That was alright, I guess. I doubt you'll get much further, though. This game isn't dumbed down for the masses. Aftermath. The tunnel finally emerges high above the floor of White Skull Canyon. This is where the kobold lair is. You'll return with allies to finally stamp out these monsters and liberate the treasure they have stolen from the surrounding village. Collect loot. This is what I like, is the loot. Oh. Perforating Wand. Orzo's Excellent Wand. Telekinesis. Big Zap. Yeah. Big Zap. In truth, more mayhem is wrought by the sound and bright flash of this technique than its power, yet its effectiveness cannot be disputed. Telekinesis. Telekinesis is the first step to true teleportation. That's true. And then a Golem Cleaver. You know what? Let me see. Can Norsk use a Golem Cleaver? Let's see. Penetrating Cut, Stab. See, and when you're looking at this, one of the things to look at is if you notice the 2 stabs have a range of 2, and our bottom one below have no range, you know, except for the one right next to it. And even though the Kobold Killer has the overswing of 10, these have more reach, and overall you have more of a chance. Well, those are all 3s. So you have 2 cards that would... I'm going to try this one. I mean, that's just how that's going to go. But I'm going to put the Kobold Killer down here. Wait a second, let me see something. Yeah. Okay, this Woodsman Axe, for the birds, for the birds. So, and we got weapons here, beginner staff. Let me see if this staff is better than that staff. Yeah, okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and finish this one.
Huh.
Don't forget to check the armory for new stuff before we wrap up this module. Well, we want to go there anyway, because we... Oh, wow. Okay, so this is kind of ish. Crazy-ish. Well, let me go ahead and sell this stuff. Oh, okay, you can't sell usable items yet. Whatevs, dude. Okay, so let's see. And if you notice, the red is the ones you can't afford yet, and these are the ones you can. Let me see. Common boots? No. He has on right now adventuring boots. What is this? Oh, wow. Parry block, unreliable block. I still think this is better than that. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And then, what does she have? Okay. So I'm good with my party right now. I'm going to go ahead and exit. And I'm going to finish White Skull Canyon. White Skull Canyon. After battling under the ground itself, you have emerged into the desolate White Skull Canyon. It is here that the kobolds have gathered under the leadership of their sinister high priest. Put them to the sword and end their depredations for once and for all. 2 exciting battles. So Norsk is 2, Shaylin's 1. Let's go ahead and battle. I'll tell you, this game is very reminiscent of the games I used to play, the tabletop games, and that's why I'm always so excited to play this. It's just really, it's always just so much fun for me. I'm going to go ahead and walk up here. Inspiration. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, and we got to discard our oldest card. So, oh, discard the good card. Cards with duration attached to their target and hang around for that many rounds. At the start of each round, an attached card might do something. In this case, healing. Okay. You know what? I'm going to pass. Okay, and simple strike. Blocked it. When a zap won't reach, just stretch out the enemy. Lord. Okay. I don't want to get too close with this character, though. I really don't. That's my mage, and it scares me. Honestly. How many does this guy have? 6? Norsk ably bludgeons Git. If you're going to carry a big stick, you may as well swing it really, really hard. Okay. Let's get some zap going. Because he's so close, that makes me mad nervous. Okay, let's start that way. Eek! Let's run down here. Okay, sharply cuts. I like the descriptions. I mean, this is what makes it for me, you know, is the descriptions. Because this just looks so 80s. It really does. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's right, he heals. I'm gonna move her up. What? There we go. Victory! Victorious, you search the bodies. While your back is turned, Gabig's feigned death enchantment dissipates, and the shifty little kobold priest slips away deeper into the lair. After him! Common treasure. And uncommon... Let me see, can this be used over here? Oh, man. It goes further, but it does less damage. You know what? I'm going to hold this for a little bit. The Shaman's Hut. Pursuing the kobold priest, you corner him in his stinking hut. Now it's time for the final showdown with these murderous bandits. Ew, got garbage on the floor. Lots of places for them to hide, though. This map has difficult terrain in it. You must stop moving when you enter difficult terrain. This is the difficult terrain. Is where all the garbage is. Difficult terrain doesn't block line of sight like block terrain does. You'll have an easier time if you kill the shaman before his minions get past the difficult terrain. That's rocking. Okay, so I'm gonna run him up to here.
What?
What? Unholy Frenzy is white and red. It's both an assist and an attack card. So it's only attack 1, but it's 6 range. Troops benefit from many different sorts of encouragement. Okay. The Unholy Frenzy causes 1 damage to its target, but then it boosts their damage every time they attack. Stay away from frenzied creatures until the frenzy wears off. Okay, so dash here. You see them all moving. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and pass this turn. Yikes. Okay, that's helpful. Because what I'll do is I will do overswing and kill him. So I don't think there's anybody that is okay. I'm gonna just I know that I know as soon as I clicked it that was the wrong one to discard. I know that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna run over here, and then penetrate and cut him. Oh, penetrate and cut again, and I'm gonna dash up a step. Let's see, little that. Okay. And I can't do anything else, so I'm going to go ahead and end the round. And yes, I'm going to get rid of one of these single strikes. I know I did that wrong last time. It's just a matter of reading, you know? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and single strike to get rid of his block. And then over here, I'm going to zap. Oh, that's right. I don't know if the block mechanic works with magic like it does with the others. So. Okay. Let's try to get the star. And spark. What? I'll have to dash closer. Yes! I got all the stars. Adventure complete. Onward. Searching through the muck and bodies, you recover what treasure you can. The kobolds are overthrown and put to flight. The villagers can rest well tonight. You're now a fully fledged adventurer. I am a fully fledged adventurer. Level up. Yay! I get more health and more cards. And he is only about a third of the way through level 2. Okay, so let's see what treasure we got. Okay, we got another arcane slot here. Wow, that shaman had some nice loot. Okay. We can put that there. What's best? Nope, not that one. That's a treasure. Rare divine item. I'm going to keep that because it has an unholy frenzy on it.
Huh.
You've seen how useful priests can be. Head to the tavern and I'll let you recruit one for yourself. So that's where we're going to start our next episode, is recruiting the priest and then moving on with our next adventure. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these. I hope you're enjoying this game. I did look it up. I got this as a free-to-play game, so it's something that you can just get on, hop on, do a quick adventure, and then, you know, go on about your day. There's no really long stretches that are needed to play these. You've seen how short they can be. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, but whatever you do, come back and watch the next episode with me. I would appreciate it. Take care.